Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be looking into a minor update which we need to make in order to make this application work correctly. This was done purposefully, but I just need to make sure that the implementation is provided in a perfect way. So this is just going to be a minor update, or I think probably two lines of code change. But let's currently dive into our existing response which we are getting for the products API route. It is going to be an update on the product API part itself. So uh, let's make sure that you are synced with the code or with the video in which I've shown in the previous one. So all the changes regarding the products API route, serializer, and models have been implemented properly, as it as this is going to be an update to that. So make sure you are synced, and the code will be available in the description. So do check that out if you haven't. So let me just start my server, and let's navigate to the port. So currently, this is our home page, and let's navigate to the products route. I think this product. So this is our current response which we are getting in the products API route, which is basically an array of objects showing you all the fields, even the irrelevant one, like created at, updated at, and some other fields. So in this video we are going to make this a bit precise, and we will also have a unique ID which will identify that specific product, and we'll be adding an image serializer for the image field that we have here. So let's directly get into it. So this is our code. So make sure you navigate to the API app, and within that app we have the products API app, and within that uh, serializers.py. So previously what we had is that we just had this class meta, the model fields, and the field which is indicating all the fields, which basically will take all the fields irrespective of what your selection is. So even if you don't require this created at and updated at field, it will pull that information as well. So let's first make this comment, or you can just remove or comment this out. I'll just comment it and show you what is the response which we are getting now. So let's refresh this, and as you can see, the response is now a bit precise. All the fields which we have provided here uh, are only being showed in the response. So let me just show you here. So these are the fields which are currently visible in the response API response basically. So ID, name, description, price, stock, and image category. So yeah, this is a bit precise now, right? So in order to just get the information about created ad and updated ad, you can just basically add those fields over here, and it can be a bit easy for you guys, or else you can just use this underscore underscore all, and that should work also fine. Now the second step is you need to add this image serializer for the image field specifically, because this will allow your response to get error prone, and basically it will avoid any errors, and it will not mandate that field like you have to select an image compulsory. So this is something which you need to do. So just copy this code, which is this. You can just type it down. I'll just uncomment this, and it will not make any changes to the response or anything, but just it's a fail safe basically. So I think I should remove this as well, just to clear out the confusion, and let's format this out, and think. Okay, now it is looking good. Let's refresh this, and yeah, the response is exactly the same. There is no change in the response. So this is pretty clean looking now, I think, and the path is also proper now. So yeah, this is just a minor update to the previous video. So make sure you add those. So those two changes are within the serializers.py, which is image and the field addition. You can just remove the field all option. So yeah, the code will be available in the description, the updated one. So if you want to just download that and get the uh, proper version of it, you can just directly do that. So yeah, this was it for this video, guys. In the next video, we'll be looking into some custom user admin thing. So make sure you uh, stay with the series. And I know it is getting a bit late, but I promise you I'll be completing this series as soon as possible. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching.